Now, I want to talk about some of the race politics in this country at the moment. We've got the very substantial debate going on about The Voice, but breaking out from that, we've had conversations about some Indigenous crime issues. You've got the whole Stan Grant thing's been playing out the last couple of weeks. And into this very volatile mix, we have perhaps the worst senator, one of the worst senators this country's ever had, a Victorian senator, of course. And this is a question that we often show her posing.
What kind of person do you think I am?
Yeah, we often ponder that question on this program, Susie. And yesterday, Senator Lidia Thorpe did show us again what sort of a person she is.
We also have First Nations police who are doing their best to improve the situation across the Northern Territory. Doesn't matter what colour you are. Not just police in Alice Springs.
Shame on you.
No, shame on you. You're the one who brings disgrace.
They're the ones killing our people.
You bring disgrace not only
to the Senate.
You are the disgrace.
You tell that to Kumanjay Walker's family.
How dare you?
Tell that to Kumanjay Walker's family.
You're a disgrace.
Concrete
slab. And you're a disgrace to your people.
Okay.
Oliver, there's a senator in the Australian Parliament saying the Northern Territory Police are killing her people in the Territory. Just what does this woman have to do to find herself out of the Senate?
It's remarkable, isn't it, Chris and Susie? Good evening to you. It is just remarkable you can carry on like this and continue to, collect the wage and sit in there for obviously 2 terms of the Senate appointment. I think it's not representing Victorians. She's not representing Victorians who elected her, obviously, to the Parliament. And the fact that she'll be, elected to the Parliament under the Greens ticket and then decide a few months later, I don't want to sit with the Greens anymore, I'm going to become an independent. I mean, for anyone, and she's not the first person to do it, she won't be the last, but go and have the courage of your convictions and take yourself to the Australian people and ask them if they really still want you there in the Parliament, because they haven't voted for you in the Senate, they voted for your party. That's the whole idea of the Senate. But this is appalling, this carry-on, Chris, and it's actually quite embarrassing, really, to see this behaviour continue to play out from Senator Thorpe. And I think she should probably really consider her place in the Australian Parliament, or really the Parliament itself, and the major parties should get together and say, do we really want somebody like this sitting in the Parliament, and actually do something about it?
Yeah, it's a real problem, Susie. It's long been a problem with our system. I think when people quit the party that puts them in there, they really should quit the Parliament and recontest if they can, but there's no rules to dictate that now. The only way she could really be kicked out of Parliament is a criminal offence or becoming a bankrupt, I think. So maybe all the other parties should refuse to deal with her, refuse to take her vote.
Well, look, she's well on the way, let me tell you. This is a woman who got chucked out. She's now blacklisted by a men's club in the middle of the city for throwing around abuse to patrons out the front. You think, what was she doing there? Nothing good happens at 3 a.m. I'm sure her grandma told her that. But, this is a woman who also upset the gay and lesbian Mardi Gras parade by lying on the ground, had to be dragged away by police. And she is an embarrassment and a disgrace. And, she was elected on Greens votes, and she is certainly not staying in the party, in the Parliament with any support whatsoever. And every little stunt, every little diatribe, she is losing more and more ground. And she just looks quite deranged on a number of these issues. I mean, here she is arguing against police in the Northern Territory getting money, and a lot of them are Indigenous. The police themselves are Indigenous, to help her own people and her community.
To protect Indigenous people.
Against that. That's nuts.
Just incredible.
Yes.
Just incredible.
Yep.